Also, the
News Channel 2 Weekend Today with Katrina Smith.
welcome and good morning. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday. It's December 31st, New Year's Eve morning, last day of 2023 here. Meteorologist Jill Reel is over in the Weather Center, ready with that holiday forecast. Whether you're staying in, going out, we all want to know how to dress on New Year's.
And speaking of dressing, I made Katrina wear sparkle this morning.
So there's the sparkle. Thank her. You look awfully sparkly yourself.
Yes, of course. It's New Year's Eve. You have to. But weather does look quiet this morning if you're running any last-minute errands before any New Year's Eve parties. Quiet weather from Genesee Street to the Arterial, even down towards Route 8 and Route 20, as well as the Thruway. Quiet conditions and cool conditions across central New York. We did see a little bit of snow showers last night. A few flurries still right now. We're at 30 degrees at Griffith Park, but any precipitation will be long gone as we see quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are starting off on the cool side. In the teens up north, 19 in Big Moose, 31 in Little Falls, 28 in Deansboro. Across the southern valleys, 28 in Oneana, 32 in Cooperstown, 31 in Sherburne. Again, just a few flurries this morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies. We'll look at your 2024 forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much, Jill.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
We are starting off this morning with just a few flurries across central New York. We did see some light snow showers during the overnight, but now weather is quieting down just in time for New Year's Eve. Taking a live look down at our Nexus Center. Downtown Utica, we're sitting at 30 degrees. Again, can't see much in the way of snow for downtown Utica, but I know certain locations with higher elevations did wake up with a little bit of snow. Nice dusting in Westmoreland as well as Woodgate and Redfield. But for December 31st, it is looking quite green across the region. Hopefully we can change this as we head towards 2024. We are on the cool side for this morning. We are starting off in the teens for some locations up north. We're at 19 in Big Moose, 22 in Inlet, 23 as you head towards Lake Pleasant, and then heading towards the west, Westmoreland at 30 degrees, 28 in Deansboro. As we head to the south across the southern valleys, 30 in Hamilton, 31 in Sherburne, 32 in Cooperstown, and 27 in Schenevus. So need that jacket as you head out the door for this morning, but weather is going to improve. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still tracking a few flurries for this morning, but again, any precipitation will begin to wind down as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon hours. Unfortunately, it looks like the clouds are going to stick around for today. You can see a few flurries on our radar and satellite. Zooming out, we are tracking a weak disturbance to our west. Now, this weak disturbance, you can see not much moisture associated with it, so maybe a snow shower during the overnight tonight, but most of central New York will be dry as we head into 2024. So on our Skycast for this morning, quiet conditions across the area as we head towards the noon hour. Cloud cover sticking around. Heading out tonight, a lot of people are heading out, maybe some dinner reservations or any New Year's Eve parties. Quiet by 7 o'clock, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures near 30 degrees for the Utica area. We'll drop back into the mid-20s as we head towards tomorrow morning. Now, we could see a little bit more sunshine as we go throughout Monday morning and into Monday afternoon, with temperatures holding steady in the low 30s. That quiet weather will continue as we head towards Monday night, and of course, kids are heading back to school on Tuesday. Quiet weather will continue for your Tuesday morning commute. So again, for today, quiet weather, just a few flurries this morning, mostly cloudy skies. We'll stay in the 30s as we head into tonight. For those New Year's Eve forecasts for tonight, quiet weather for the ball dropping at midnight. We'll see mostly cloudy conditions, temperatures near 30 degrees. We will eventually drop back into the 20s for tonight under cloudy skies. Relatively quiet weather as we head into the rest of the week. Temperatures warming up to near 40 on Wednesday before a cold front brings a few snow showers for Thursday and for Friday. So you should be happy. No Earth Science Regents questions.
My goodness, I was going back to the 8th grade every time you came in.
How many glasses of bubbly are consumed on New Year's Eve, on average?
We're going to go big or go home. Let's say, 360 million. It's probably 540, isn't it?
No!
I was right.
Look
I
at
went
you.
with my gut. And I buffer, so that I can have a right answer and then kind of have a backup if I'm wrong.
Like, wait, I erased it, but it was the right answer.
Did it in school too.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jill. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith, and it is New Year's Eve today, last day of 2023. Let's head over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Reel. The forecast is
Quiet.
sparkly today, and it's quiet.
Sparkles.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to have a nice, quiet New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and New Year's Day.
Yep.
So a quiet end to
quiet on the weather
2023
front. Beautiful.
and quiet to start. So that is some good news. We are starting off at 30 degrees officially at Griffiths Park. Again, just cloudy skies for this morning. We did see some light snow throughout the overnight, but the weather looks to be quiet throughout the morning into the afternoon hours. Let's take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Cloudy skies will be sticking around for this morning into the afternoon. Definitely going to need to grab that heavier jacket. We're at 26 degrees in Loudville, 22 in Inlet, 31 in New Hartford, 28 in Deansboro. As we head to the south, we're starting off at 30 in Hamilton, 28 in Oneonta, and 27 in Schenevus. Again, as we go throughout today, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies. Look at that 2024 forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much, Jill. A portion of Route 8.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
We are starting this New Year's Eve with quiet weather across the region. Last night we did see some light snow showers, but now the weather is quieting down. It's taking a live look at our Nexus Center. Unfortunately, we are stuck with that cloud cover, but if you are traveling, maybe doing any last-minute errands this morning, the weather does look to be quiet, starting off with temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees. Now, for December 31st, this should look a bit different, but at least we're seeing some light snow on the ground in Westmoreland as well as Woodgate. Whiteface seeing a little bit more snowpack, but even Old Forge seeing some green grass to end 2023. So again, quiet weather is going to continue for this morning. Not expecting any snow anytime soon. Unfortunately, that is not the best news for those snow lovers out there, but quiet weather for anybody who is traveling for today. We're at 20 degrees in Big Moose. We're at 22 in Inlet, 30 in Westmoreland, 28 in Deansboro. As we head to the south across the southern valleys, 32 in Cooperstown, 29 in Oneonta, and 30 in Hamilton. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We did have a weak disturbance that moved through last night. That gave us some late snow showers. The weather does look to be quiet for today, but we will be stuck with that cloud cover as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon. I am tracking a weak disturbance to our west, but you will notice not much going on with it, not much moisture. So as it does make its way into central New York tonight, maybe a flurry or two, but again, we are not expecting much in the way of snow showers as we head into the overnight and into tomorrow morning. So to end 2023 on a quiet note across the region, even if you're heading out this evening, maybe going to dinner or going to a New Year's Eve party, quiet weather by 7 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees. We will taper off into the 20s as we head into the overnight. Now, a little bit more sunshine is possible for Monday. We are seeing a mix of sun and clouds on our SkyCast. Temperatures will be pretty seasonable with highs in the low to 30s as we head towards Monday afternoon. Quiet weather will continue. Of course, kids going back to school Tuesday morning. No travel problems. We'll just see cloudy skies to start for your Tuesday with temperatures in the upper 20s. So again, for today, quiet weather, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be in the mid 30s. Of course, tonight, maybe you're heading to downtown Utica to watch the ball drop. Quiet weather on the cool side, but nothing unbearable. Temperatures will be near 30 degrees by midnight. We will eventually drop back into the 20s by tomorrow morning, and relatively quiet weather for the first week of January. Near 40 by Wednesday before a cold front moves in on Thursday with some light snow showers. So back to our trivia question. Did you text him to ask the answer?
My best friend knows what day of the week his birthday is on every year because he has some formula. But no, I thought I would just take a wild guess.
So if you are, you keep old calendars, you could use one of these years and it'll be the exact
same thing, just change the year.
Yep.
That would be fantastic. Maybe it's 2004.
It is actually 1996 because...
How do you know?
Usually it's every 14 years it works out, but
Yep.
because 2024 is a leap year, it throws everything off.
Oh, this is a leap year coming up.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know.
Now you know.
Now I know that too. That's why you come in.
That's right.
Thank you, Jill. All right, moving right along. Actor Tom Wilkinson died at his home.
First look at your forecast tonight at 6 with meteorologist Eric Gage. And it's kind of chilly out there tonight, not gonna lie.
Yeah, not too chilly out.
No.
And for those heading to the festivities outside, for example, the New Year's Eve celebration at Genesee Street, last year it was not too bad, but it was a little rainy out.
Yeah, it was,
It was a
you're
little
right.
damp. Today, at least for this evening, it's not going to be damp, but we could be seeing a few flurries. Regardless, temperatures hold steady in the 30s, so look at your forecast if you do head out this evening. Again, in the upper 20s, low 30s, mainly cloudy skies. We are tracking a clipper system from the west that could produce a few light snow showers, primarily south of I-90 and Route 20. Currently, at Griffith and Rome, it is 31 degrees with, as mentioned, cloudy skies. A decent breeze in the west, 7 miles per hour. So with that, it feels like 24 degrees. And across other areas, up in the North Country, Big Moose 21. Down the Mohawk Valley, Little Falls 32 degrees. And in the southern valleys, in the 30s as well, and 20s, 28. Skenevis 32, Cooperstown 28 degrees in Oneonta. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar right now. Looking relatively quiet, but as you can see, a few stray snow showers pushing in from the west. And for tonight, lows falling into the upper 20s to low 30s with mainly cloudy skies. We are tracking some light snow in some locations tonight, and that cooler weather that sticks around into the new year. Full details on that coming up. Back to you, Ben.
Eric, thank you very much. Amtrak travelers are still
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Sunday evening. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. We're wrapping up the final day of 2023, and what a year it has been, at least weather-wise, with the wildfire smoke, the widespread rain in December. And who can't forget that early frost that unfortunately impacted the apple yields this fall. Let's take a live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. As a matter of fact, looking at the Bank of Utica clock tower, all lit up, all set for the festivities tonight. If you are heading down to Genesee Street, again, it's going to be a fantastic time with all the things going on down there as well. Current temperature is 31 degrees. A look at the bigger picture right now. We're dealing with a few lingering flurries here from lake effect in the central New York area, but we are looking at a weak clipper system arriving from the west. And here's how things will shape up with that system. Notice that stronger snow band just south of Buffalo. Cold air will start to push in from the north, and it will basically weaken this system as it encounters more dry air and then push south. So most of this system will not impact central New York, but it could be enough, especially south of I-90, to produce a few lingering flurries heading into this evening. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar right now, looking at overcast skies, and you can see here just a few stray lake effect flurries at this point. The temperatures in the Mohawk Valley, for the most part, have fallen below freezing, as well as most of central New York. Currently Hamilton 30, Rome, Griffiths with 31 degrees. Now looking at our skycast to end the new year, or end of the year into the new year. Temperatures tonight falling into the upper 20s, low 30s, not by much. You can see that remnant clipper system out to the west as it continues to shift south and east. Those of you in the North Country are not likely to see any true impacts from this system, and most snowfall that will fall will be roughly between trace to an inch, maybe 2 inches or more in the highest hilltops. But regardless, by 7 a.m. tomorrow, to start out 2024, lingering lake effect clouds, those winds shift more northerly, and you can see some sunshine peek out tomorrow afternoon with temperatures seasonably in the low 30s. And so for tonight, cloudy skies, a few stray snow showers, temperatures falling into the upper 20s, low 30s. Tomorrow, morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, highs in the low 30s. 7-day forecast. Good, looking pretty quiet for Tuesday, parts of Wednesday, We're talking about some lake effect snow, primarily in the Tug Hill area north by Wednesday evening. Some scattered snow showers on Thursday, and we're monitoring at this point the potential for some snow to arrive this coming weekend on Sunday.